this is Lisa from BabyBeWorn, and today I'm going to show you how to do a newborn front carry and a hip carry with a ring sling. So we have a ring sling here. This is, the brand of this is a Maya wrap, and this is a size medium, which has kind of a long tail on me. First, what you're going to do is make sure that your sling is threaded correctly. So I'll show you how to do that. Take this out. Ring sling, this one has a padded shoulder, so there's some extra padding here. There's 2 rings attached to one end, and then a long piece of fabric. So what you're going to do, this tag goes on the inside. So I'm going to fold this over, and I'm going to bring up the end that's going to go through my rings. This end I'm going to kind of accordion fold into pleats. That makes it easier to thread through the rings. I'm going to bring these up through the underside of the rings like this, and then back down through the outer ring. I know, you want to come up? Like this. And then, bring this up closer. I'm going to fan out this fabric both under and over so that I have it nicely through the rings and not too bunched up. The more you use your ring sling, the easier it will slide through the rings. So now I prefer to wear my sling on my right shoulder. So I'm going to put this over my head, and I'm going to start with the rings really high up on my shoulder, and this is going to help keep them high when I put my daughter in. All right, you ready to come up? Okay, so first I'm going to show you a hip carry, which is what we do now because my baby is a toddler, and we started doing this probably around 6 or 7 months when she had good head control. So I'm going to put her inside the pocket here, pull the fabric up over her back. Now I'm pulling across on this top rail across my back and then across hers, so that all the extra fabric is in front of me here rather than leaving extra on my back. I'm going to do the same with the bottom across her bum, and then I'm going to reach in between her legs and grab this fabric down from knee to knee and up in between our bodies to make a nice good seat for her. Okay, and again pulling all this fabric so that all the loose fabric is in front of me. Now the sling is tight for the most part across my back. The loose fabric is in the front, and I'm going to begin to tighten. First I'm going to pull on the top rail to get this extra, and then I'm going to move across all the way to the bottom. So by boosting her bottom up and pulling on the bottom rail, that's going to get her nice and high and tight, and then I can continue to tighten. Oh, this one got a little twisted. There we go. All right, and then I'm going to pull the shoulder down. When you're using a ring sling, the shoulder should never be up on your neck. It really should come down and cup your shoulder like this and be nice and far away from your neck. That way the weight is being pulled this way and down and not just into your neck. So now you can see this is pretty much a hip carry. She has her arms in. You can see her knees are higher than her bum, right? God bless you. And she's supported from knee to knee across here. Now she can pull her arms out like this and still be supported. To nurse in this carry, I usually pop her arms in, pull this up, and then loose, pull on the top ring here to drop her down a little bit, and then she can nurse right here. And then this tail you can actually use as a cover if you would like, or you can just leave it down. All right, so that's a hip carry with a ring sling, and now I'll show you how to do a front carry, which is essentially the same. So a front carry, you're going to do the same thing, but you're going to get her in the front. I'm going to pretend that my daughter is a newborn and put her in a front carry, which I generally wouldn't do because she's a little big now. So what you want to do is put her in the front like this. Some babies are comfortable with their legs or their feet inside the pocket, but I always preferred to do her legs out. So what you're going to do is get her sitting nice and high. Pull this up over her back. Okay, make sure you get a good seat. Pulling that fabric down knee to knee and then up in between your bodies. And what you want for a newborn is this sort of frog leg position, which is hard to see with her, where their knees are higher than their bum and their little feet will kind of go like this. See that? Just like that. And then again, just going to tighten top to bottom. And now here she is in the front. With a newborn, what you can do is actually take this tail and twist it and fold it into the top rail. What this does is creates almost like a little headrest for a baby. If you have a really small one who doesn't have a lot of head control, this can prevent their head from flopping around. You can also do the same thing with a receiving blanket or a diaper or a burp cloth, just to give them some extra head support. Okay? Let me take some water. All right. Say bye-bye. Happy wrapping.